While we might want greater levels of certainty in the world, we are moving into an era of increased uncertainty. So we'd better learn how to live with it and to temper our natural desire for certainty, because we're now in a time of complex dilemmas and not simple answers. We've learned a great deal in recent years about human cognitive bias. The most important thing is to realize that we can't counter our biases simply by becoming aware of them, that they exist, or how they work. That's true. It's just like you can't correct your vision by understanding how the lenses in your nearsighted eyes are flawed. So we have to accept at a fundamental level that we are inherently wired to be biased, and therefore we need to systematically resist the peculiar gravity of bias. In effect, Ross is suggesting that we slow down so that our preference and social biases don't take over. Because we're deferring decision making, his technique is to defer decision making and instead view the activity that might be viewed in general as decision making. You cast it as information gathering because you're intentionally slowing down. We may even go so far as to intentionally dissent with the perspectives and observations that we would normally make, that seem natural to us, and instead surface that dissent explicitly in our thinking and not just let them happen to us, not just let the biases take control as we follow our gut. The idea of constructive uncertainty is not predicated on eliminating our biases. As I say, they are built into our minds as deeply as language and lust. And on the contrary, constructive uncertainty is based on the notion that we are confronted with the need to make decisions based on incomplete information and with a biased mind. More than ever before, learning trumps knowing, since we are learning from the cognitive science that a lot of what we know isn't so. It's just biased decision making acting like a short circuit and blocking real learning from taking place.